was our first date. I'm not like other guys. I can tell that you have played it safe your whole life. So let's get naughty and break a couple rules tonight. Sneak in a movie, no one will ever know. Then run on private property and hold each other close. Beneath the moonlight, I've got a fun idea. Lean and kiss a cheek and gently whisper in your ear. Let's steal the car tonight. Commit a felony with me and drive until the sunrise. Let's steal a motherfucking car tonight. Be young and alive. So let's commit some crimes.
Hey, I like you.
I got your flowers. Let's get some coffee. Look deep in my eyes and tell me about your family. We can hold hands, then you can watch me shoot cocaine into my eyes and rock a memory. Let's steal some art tonight. What's a few Picassos when you're on a sexy date heist? Let's steal some precious fucking art tonight. Young and alive. And cross some state lines.
Or, we could go a little more traditional. Go for a walk, watch a movie. Actually, there's a really nice flower exhibit at the Botanical Gardens. Ninja Brian was just telling me about that last week. He loved it. Wait, you know what? Fuck it!
Let's kill some guy tonight. We're holding hands and laughing while we shank 'em in the starlight. Let's take a motherfucking life tonight. Young and alive, which I can see for that guy. Yeah. Let's kill 5 guys tonight. Then share a cherry cola while we blast a savage drive-by.
Are we live? Yes, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Friday stream, where today we are doing our first ever weekend stream in the new apartment. That's right. We're still in the new location. Everything hasn't suddenly reverted to a previous save, and we're continuing ahead as planned. I have terrific news. I talked to a couple of my new roommates after my last stream, and they said they couldn't hear me at all. Though it was a little weird. I came out right after the stream and was like, hey, I want to let you guys know I was just doing a stream. Want to come out and check and see how the sound volume was. And they looked at me and they went, oh yeah, we were just talking about how much we couldn't hear you. And part of me was happy and reassured by that. And part of me felt really concerned all of a sudden. Where part of my mind just went, okay, cool. But I just came out to ask that question. Why were we already discussing how much you couldn't hear me? Why was this a topic of discussion before this stage? I don't know. I'm not going to press the matter. I'm not going to look too deep into it. Ah!
He's back!
Hey, chaotic. Thank you for the 22 months, my dude. On an 8-month streak. God damn. Wait, you lost a streak at some point. Some point after a year, too. I'm terribly sorry to hear that. Was the last roomie super loud or something? Maybe. I don't know. I do know. I talked to those two, and they had said they had actually lived in the same building we're currently in previously, but on a different floor, and they had to move because apparently they had some people who were partying on the regular. So I could imagine moving to people who constantly were having parties in the apartment after 7 p.m. or so when I stop streaming has got to be infinitely more frustrating than one person streaming from the hours of 3:30 to 7:30 or 3 to 8, you know, where it's like, listen, even if it is loud, that's a time period where we can all accept a little bit of loudness. Oh god. Zeo Moth, I feel like I haven't seen you for fucking ever. How you doing? Saw title of stream. Same minds think alike, goes and touches grass. Hey, what's my current title? I actually don't even remember what I have. A new Bullet Heaven roguelike? Here we go again. No, that wasn't even my best one. No, one of the ones. So I basically get 6 attempts at my fucking You're Not Partying Every Week. I just got here, guest. And if I was going to party every weekend, it wouldn't be in the apartment. I would be going out. I'm currently in the LA area. There are clubs and bars and restaurants and shit to do every block. If I wanted to get up to a lot of parties, I have a lot of places to go. In fact, I already talked about one club I really want to check out. Last night I was walking around a bit with Milk, and he was telling me about this bar that's like a goth bar that has an upstage area where you can sign up to get whipped. And listen, I'm not into that, but any club that includes that as an option sounds like a delightful place to go. So that's where I think it's crazy to be filling your apartment with parties when you're in a place with shit like that, right? Oh, well then. Oh my god. No. Oh wait, I was looking at my let's see your posts. What was it? Oh yeah, this is one I did on one of my Go Live posts. But I basically get 6 attempts at my title because I've got to make one for the restream, which goes to Twitch and YouTube when I go live. Then I make 3 going live posts on Reddit. I make one on Blue Sky and one on Twitter. So because of that, I get multiple attempts at my title. So over time, I start like tweaking it down or just trying totally new things. But the one that I did on Reddit that kind of inspired this title here was Roguelike, Bullet Heaven, Fantasy Theme. Where have I played this before? But yes, y'all, today we are hippity hopping our asses into a brand new game in some ways, and a game we might feel somewhat familiar with. As today we're checking out a new roguelike that came out, I think only a couple of weeks ago, called Hell Clock. And that L is doing a lot of work there, as Sour has learned. This is your classic, like, Hades-like, you know, dashing around. You do builds, you face waves, you try to turn yourself into a bullet heaven, fighting a bullet hell, essentially. I think we'll all get relatively familiar with it. Though at a quick glance, when I first launched it, it seems like this might be a little bit more hardcore of a game than I'm used to playing. Hey, but how you doing, guest? I've been getting your comments along my entire drive down, and it was hilarious, but also frustrating since I didn't have my computer set up. I couldn't respond to them as he's Hell Glock. Well, the dude does be holding a pistol. Oh my god. But how are you doing, guest? Have you been enjoying all of the shorts? I have had quite a few shorts come out while I've been gone, and some of them have done okay, and some of them have not. I've had quite a few absolute sleepers come out. So I think I need to go through that list of shorts I had, see which ones did well and which ones didn't, and try to hone in a little bit on a pattern to see if I can't get at least one full release cycle where everything hits 1,000. Because I had a 21, a 32, a 200, a 100, a 1,200, a 1,100, a 3,000, and a almost 5,000 come out all from the same series. And I'm not 100% sure which ones were the big winners and which ones weren't, you know? This is something I'm going to have to really go through, give them all a quick relook and see what's winning and what's not. Oh, definitely, except more. Oh, God. But, before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? I've been having a pretty chill day. I haven't gotten up to much, keeping myself nice and relaxed. I was finally able to bring up all of my workout equipment from my car. So I've started back up on doing squats and curl lifts. I even did, I think, 2 whole pull ups today. So that's been a thing. I've still got some fucking work I need to do to resolve my last apartment. I just had my landlord email me the final electric bill, and I'm gonna figure out best way to mail him a check to finalize all that. But you know, stuff I'm going to put off a little bit. Try to enjoy my first real weekend in LA. I'm so tired, man, but I think I'm well enough to go see the Lumineers with Anne. Oh, that's right. After being sick on the first Friday that I could finally go out on a Friday night with Richard, he makes plans with Anne. I see how much you care about me, Richard. I see the truth now. Are we getting back into exercising myself? Hell yeah. I can't do gyms. I've tried to do gyms multiple times in my life. I can't settle in to do all of the sets I would do in a day in like an hour or in 2 hours. That's not how my brain or body or anything works. I like to do like one set of something every hour or so. I like to do like 25 curl presses, 10 squats, 2 pull-ups, and then a 30-minute walk. And then I like to fuck off and just do whatever the hell I'm doing, whether it's video editing, making photos, doom scrolling on YouTube, job application stuff, all of that. And then a little while later, I want to do another set. I can't settle in and do all of the sets at once. It is not how I am wired, man. You're more than free to come to my neck of the woods. I got beaches and shit. I was a fucking goddamn. Yeah, well, I've got tons of bars and clubs and restaurants and more friends. I have I have Milk, I have Lotus. I recently got a message from Lucian, if you remember them. You might remember them by a different name, but I've got all the people and a bunch of stuff to do out here. I live within a block of an escape room. So there. A commute plus repetitive exercise, rest time between sets at a gym gets way too boring for me. Yeah. I get you. I'm finally ready for college because I'm actually registered. Fucking get it, Queenie. So, no, wait, didn't you already say you're looking at going into education in spite of the fact that you hate packs of children? You're gonna go become a teacher and torture yourself for the rest of your life. Wow, I'll just pretend my feelings aren't hurt. What, you don't want to come out with me to the goth bar? We also have a clown club nearby. Yup, hell yeah, Queenie, fucking get it. No, there is one club I have to get into. So it turns out that that wall I was talking about, for those who were here last stream, there's a club I want to go into because it has no sign, nothing out front except for a couple of bouncers and just a door and like this cement or brick wall. But the other day, in the light of day, I went out and checked it out, and it turns out that wall is part of a Hotel 8. So there's just a club built into the side of a... Is it a Hotel 8 or Motel 8? I actually can't remember now what it's called. One second. Is it Motel 8? Yeah, Super 8 Motel. That's what it is. Just built into a Super 8 motel. And that's just so funny that it has no signage or anything. So I know I have to go there at least once, right? And I have to go to the clown club. I have to go to this goth club. There's just so much shit I gotta get up to in my area. Oh my god. I hate bars and clubs? Why do you hate bars and clubs? What? There's drinking, there's dancing, there's fucking... There's a whipping room, apparently. What's not to love about that, Rich? Come on. I'll take you to a musical? But musicals are more expensive, and I can get up to less trouble. Why would I pay more money to get up to less trouble? Come on. I'm going to a place called Kiruna in Sweden, and there's a mineshaft museum thingy. Ooh. I think they'll let you do like panning for gold. I grew up in Alaska, and I remember going to like a museum thingy for like a summer, and they had this whole thing where you would buy $5 worth of gold flecks so you could practice panning for gold, which, listen, as an adult is the dumbest shit in the world. As a kid, though, was 100% worth it. Like, that was a fun experience. Highly recommend. Oh, man. The wall. Exactly. Wait, loud and expensive. Oh, what? Fucking a club is too loud and expensive. How about I take you to see a musical, which isn't loud or expensive? That's the quietest, cheapest form of entertainment there. Listen to yourself, Richard. Don't you argue. I know you're currently in chat, but I know you're smarter than a chatter. Don't argue on a chatter level. You're gonna get both of us embarrassed out here. If I'm gonna do drink it, I'd rather do it at home where I can get as fucked up as I want and watch bad movies. You can get as fucked up as you want as a bar. That's what they're for. Also cheaper. Homie ain't never heard of pre-gaming. I got what? All right, you got to decide whether you're looking at cheap or not, because you keep recommending we go out to Disneyland or a musical, and then you're complaining that bars are too expensive. Oh man, no, that's right. You and Ann get like free tickets to Disneyland or something, don't you? Yeah, you don't see the expense on that. I see what it is. We do the things that are cheap for you but expensive for everyone else in the group. Okay. Bars are worth for the social aspect, especially with friends. Thank you, Ultima. And I've never been in a club. Mineshaft is better than club. Counter proposal quest. Or guest. Counter proposal. What about a club whose theme is mineshaft? Think about it. Think about it. I see your arguments, sir, but the difference is I like these activities, so I'm okay with spending the money. Yeah, calling a musical an activity is like calling going to the movie theater an activity. I guess you're technically right, but come on. God, calm down, V, calm down. All right, y'all are getting too excited by this conversation. I see it. I see what's happening. All right, let's get things launched up. Ooh, this will be an important time, y'all. So you're gonna have to let me know if anything goes absolutely wrong. Oh, damn, right? Mineshaft Club, the club shaft, the deep mine. I feel like you could make a good club name where it's a joke about like minors aren't allowed in. I'll fuck with an escape room though. Yeah, hey, and I got one right by my place. All right, let's take a look at sound as always. Gotta take all that just a click down, essentially. So, today we are checking out, for me and for many, a brand new roguelike. This one is called Hell Clock. I actually am approaching it relatively blind. I don't know a ton about it. I've seen a little bit of gameplay, so it looks reminiscent of Hades to me, but I don't know any of the weapons or anything else. Simply, it's that type of game where it looks like you're doing a run and a build. You have like dash abilities, things like that. But beyond that, I'm actually going in relatively blind with y'all. But when I was setting up for the stream, I did click in to create a save, and I found some stuff in the difficulty setup that makes me a little concerned about the game. The first one being the death toll setting. So in death toll settings, we have softcore. When you die, your run ends, but you keep all your progress. And then there's hardcore. If you die, your character is deleted and you'll have to start a new game. So it seems like we could play this game with permadeath on. And I don't want to, like, back out of a challenge, you know? So part of me saying I have to do the hardcore run, you know? But at the same time, if today's, like, our first look at the game, getting into it, seeing what it can do, trying out a bunch of shit for, like, our first view, I don't know how I feel about turning on permadeath, right? Do we want to explore more? Like, do we want to risk permadeath shit on our very first glance at it? So I want to get y'all's opinion. What do you think? Do we run it this softcore or hardcore? I'll make your core hard. Okay. All right, Richard. All right. I'm gonna tell Anne you come into my chat and behave like this. I will tattle on you. Don't think I won't. The harder the better. God damn it, guest. No, hardcore regular. Oh, okay. So we'll do hardcore. Then we have difficulty where we have regular. You want a streamlined experience without too much friction so you can learn as you go. And then veteran. You are experienced with ARPG systems and want your build crafting skills to be tested. This is the definitive Hell Clock experience. Well, Ultima already said he's interested in hardcore regular, but now that you've read veteran, I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you going to make me go maximum difficulty? Are you going to say I have to go hardcore veteran for my first ever look at this game? For everybody's introduction to it? You know we'd like it hard. Yeah, I'm aware of how chat works. If there's an option that incurs violence or suffering on the part of the streamer, we will always choose it, right? Unless we can make a tie. Just do regular. Just do regular? Alright. Sounds like a couple of people want regular. So we'll go with regular. This is a work of fiction based on real events of the Canudos Massacre, 1896 to 1897. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't do polls anymore because of you fuckers. Oh, no. Oh. Hey. Oh, no, we're moving. Oh, what fucking language are we Alright, hey, chat, I need my language heads in here. What the hell are we speaking? Select movement input. I guess we can WASD. Oh! Alright, so we got click to shoot, we got WASD movement keys. Anything else? Oh, what was that? Inventory? Yeah, inventory. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. All right, now here's where the fun begins. No audio? There's no game sound. None at all? All right, 1 second. I had game audio set up, but maybe there was a moment where it looked like it disconnected for a second. So we'll just... Let's see here. All right, I'm definitely seeing audio being picked up now. All right, then after that, I'll need you guys to keep your ears peeled and tell me what language we're doing. Because it did default to, like, English subtitles, so I think there's just only one language for the voice. So we have experience gain, gold gain, soul stone gain, bonus relic drop chance, bonus gear drop chance, bonus trinket drop chance, shock chance lightning, bleed damage, ignite damage, bleed chance physical, ignite chance fire, wither buildup rate, stun buildup rate, blight chance plague. All right, so what? We've got lightning, bleed, fire, wither, stun, and blight. Seem to be a lot. That's a lot of status effects, honestly. Was this potion capacity, potion efficiency? Ooh, there is going to be a lot of... This game might end up actually being a lot more build-oriented than even Death Must Die might be. Ooh, this might be very exciting. Also, I need to give full props to Ultima for the fucking monkey emote to tell me there's no audio. Oh, I can't shoot you? No, alright. Sounds like Diablo almost. Well, it's definitely got a bit of that vibe. Ah, I see. I am the clockmaker. Alright, so from the visuals and everything, I'm definitely getting kind of like Central South America vibes. But that doesn't... Is that Spanish? So if we're thinking Central or South America, our options are going to be what? Like Spanish, Portuguese. Is there much else? I cannot identify in the language. It sounds Central South American. Yeah, no, I agree. Though I mostly got that from the visuals. Descend into the... Oh, wait, we arrive at a church and descend... This is... Wait, this is just Diablo! Oh, yeah, you made Central South America... Yeah, instead of, like, European Spanish or Portuguese. Ah. Oh! Why did he ignite? Wait, do I start with ignite chance? Was that a trinket? Trinkets are equipped automatically. Press G to open your inventory. So what is this? Was it a relic? Gear Fury. Trinket of power, plus 8% damage. Okay. But I want to check something. Do I start with ignite chance? Yeah, oh, I start with a 30% ignite chance and 10% wither buildup, rate at which plague damage will contribute to bleeding. You know, I don't think I quite cause ignite ammo when dealing fire. When dealing fired it. Sorry, I just was dealing fire. Oh, wait, I also have two different. I have two different shots. Attack, basic revolver shot restores 50% of maximum mana on hit. Wait, this cost... Oh! Is that Nez? I'm gonna guess Portuguese. Probably a good guess. I'm sitting with V on this one. But, hey, Eric, sorry for being late, but I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. We're moved in, and we're doing our first game stream after I've successfully moved to the LA area. And Nez, I brought some exciting items with me. Because someone didn't want to spend the effort to properly move out of her apartment, I got to loot it for parts. And I made you a promise a while ago. So in the dashboard of my car, I currently have a gallon bag full of gamer sub samples. So we're going to need to find a way to get those to you. But let's hear. We have 2 attacks. So obviously we have health, we have mana. So, but this says, what, 120 mana to do split shot. Oh, that's how I ignited. So the left trigger is actually a mana shot. So I want to see what happens. So 600. We do that mana slowly. Can I click and hold? I can click and hold. If I'm out of mana and holding my left click, then it swaps to the mana-less right click. Interesting. So it automatically... Will it just, like, go down the list? Or are these my only 2 attacks ever? So we have space, Q, E. So it looks like we're going to have some stuff we unlock. We're going to be unlocking a lot of stuff. Ooh, sorry, bro. I gotta deal with some active duty shit today. No problem, dude. If you gotta go, I'm gonna be gone for a day, dude. No problem, dude. I guess active duty stuff can take priority if it has to, Nez. The UI is very Diablo-esque. Well, to be fair, most games do kind of steal a lot of Diablo orientations. It's gotta be like one of the most well-known and influential, like, these style of games. Hell, I think it was like the first, right, top-down real-time game in this style. Because Diablo, the original Diablo game wasn't even built to be top-down real-time style. It was built to be turn-based. But in the process of testing to speed up their test, they started reducing the time in between turns, and they just kept reducing it until eventually they were essentially playing it in real time, and they realized they actually really liked the feel of it. So they just turned the game into a real-time strategy game instead of being turn-based. But that's why if you look at the original Diablo game, the way the map and everything is oriented, it's all oriented into tiles, as if you're supposed to be doing specific tile-by-tile turn-based combat, which is how the game was built. But then towards the end, they just removed it being turn-based. So to be fair, it invented a lot of features that everything in this style now chooses, essentially by accident, because it wasn't meant to be that. Skill speed. So is that like cooldown? We gain critical damage. So what is skill speed? And what are the remaining blessings? Oh, so we get 1 orange, 3 blue, 4... Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? I'm interested. Oh yeah, so that number went down. So we get a certain number of each type of enchantment on an attack. Does that feel faster? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that feels faster. Also, okay, that's my level up bar. We see how mana's working. There are potions. Oh, but we already have... So if I'm at full health, can I accidentally use a potion? No, we're locked from using... Oh, there's also a clock. Shit. Should I have been going fast this whole time? Uh-oh. Y'all, we're gonna try to speed up a little bit. Zelix! How you doing, Zelix? Welcome, welcome. We're hopping to our new game. We are not very deep in. I'm still, like, marveling at the mechanics, trying to figure out best way to start min-maxing already. Okay, just more gold. We're getting a lot of gold. Hey, Zelix! 43 fucking months, dude. Holy shit. How far away from Unk status subs are you? Hey, we got another level up. We could do damage, crit chance. Projectile amount sounds great. We only get one of these, so, you know, might as well take the epic projectile count. There we go. So we still got 2 minutes. Does that timer change? No. So we have one timer across multiple floors. Hey! Zelix, thank you for the 4 years, 7 months, 15 days, and 22 hours, my dude. That's fucking great. Ah! I got distracted. Let's move on. Refer to the feature, circle for health, a mana bar, the number of active skills, there being a non-mana attack, and potions. Oh! Yeah, I was just acknowledging, like, the, layout of the UI, but I guess I didn't know... I didn't think that specific. God damn. I missed anything. The more you know about Diablo. Yeah, 1 cup to celebrate the Diablo aesthetics. Let's fucking go. But yeah, no, halt. So I've got that. I also was able to get my hands on a little bit of Junie merch. I talked about it a little bit during my last stream, but I've got a bunch of medium and small Junie t-shirts, and a couple of Junie cups now. God, am I going faster? Oh, wait. Oh, I have that. Oh, what was that? Oh, is that like an AoE? So if I hit Q, is that like a circling? Oh, it is. Okay. I don't know when I got that ability. I've got my dash, I've got that ability, and I don't know when I unlocked any of this.
Por favor, me ajudem!
3F?
Essa voz. João Abade?
What am I looking for? Oh, not over here. Okay. Thought he'd be over there.
Socorro!
So what do we want to do? So this is our dash, so we could get more area on the dash, more damage on the dash. Huh, I guess I haven't been using the dash to damage things. But we'll increase the area, increasing my chance.
Santo Cristo, me tire daqui!
Where's homie? Hey, there's homie. How you doing?
Corra! Salve sua vida!
Oh yeah, that's much more action-y. Okay, yeah, with that big AoE around us, with like the dash ability, and now they're sending big packs of enemies. I'm seeing what the vibe is supposed to be. Yeah, this is supposed to be very high octane. They've been taking it super easy on me so far. Oh, okay, gotcha. We're getting very special on the boss fight. Wait, that's all three of my... Oh, that was close. Oh, there we go. Got one spare potion now. Alright, shooting, shooting, burning, shooting. Woo! Got his ass. There we go. And that earned us... Genuine question, Eric. Because I've heard different answers from different content creators, if you had the money for it, how much would you today an editor hourly? I guess I've always said... Wait, are we on a timer? Yeah, I'm a pause. I guess I have always thought in my head, if I ever like ran a business where I had 100%, hey, I might leave early due to traveling to Sweden tomorrow. No problem, guest. You know, I appreciate you letting me know, but no need to apologize for something like that. That's totally understandable, my guy. But I guess this is gonna sound like I'm trying to be extra about it, but the way I've seen it is I generally like, I guess, what I describe as the pirate share system. The idea that, like, if I'm essentially the owner-operator of a business, every job in a business should essentially operate off of the presumption of shares. So, for example, in content creation, if we're doing editing and shit for my stuff, as the captain, face, main creator of the content, if I was running, like, a big channel, I have inherently 3 shares, we'll say. Then if I bring on someone who's editing video, they are 1 share. If I bring on 2 people who are editing video, each of them has 1 share. Then we look at what the profits are at the end of the month, the year, whatever time period we want to look at. Then we divide that by the number of shares and then award the pay outwards. I don't know. I just think for something that is as inconsistent on what its pay is as content creation is, and as individualized, I like a system that I think is a little more share-oriented versus looking at it hourly, you know? Damn, that's a good really way. I mean, there's a reason a lot of different companies tended to do that before Industrial Revolution jobs took over. Now, that's not to say one thing or the other. There's a reason we look more so at hourly wages for, like, factory work or anything like that, because in a factory, the more time you contribute to working the machine directly contributes to more of the product being made. But in other industries, more time isn't directly related to, like, more output, essentially. And while I can spend more time streaming, if I spend 24 hours in a single day streaming, that's not really producing an equal growth of high quality content. So it's something where you more so need to determine what a share per the job is. And if you need to scale to multiple people, then instead of trying to subtract pay out of your gross income for the company, it's more so you are actively dividing it by the number of shares you need to perform the overall job's, like, needs, you know? But I also know I am a weirdo, and I've never run a company, so who's to say? Battle music kind of grooves. Yeah, it do got a flair to it. Now let's drop a potion and... Oh, hi there. Ooh. More flat life, more movement speed, more mana. I'm gonna take more mana. I'm really spamming out the fire shots right now, so I feel like more mana would be good. I also think I want more skill speed on my dash. Ooh, I should also check how we're doing on gear, because we've got a lot of these. So are we, like, full up on Fury? So we've got crit damage, crit chance, flat damage. We've got life, attack speed, cooldown speed, movement speed. We've got mana. I'm not seeing anything over here, so maybe stuff will slot over here if we get too much. But so far I haven't really seen much. We've got this. We've got 1 blessing for the dash. But are my main attacks also not included in here? Because we know our main attack got some upgrades, but I can't track what upgrades here the same way I can with these. Okay. So we'll see what happens. I also don't know, how did I get you? Do I just get this every time when I hit, like, level 4? There's definitely parts of this game I'm still confused on how I'm earning things. You idiot, don't you know you're supposed to pay your workers as little as possible? No, you see, as little as possible. I feel like a share system does pay your workers as little as possible.
Quanto tempo eu estou aqui embaixo?
It just also, A, includes you as one of your workers, and B, as possible, is taken a lot more seriously. Because that's the thing to remember, on a share system, that means you now have an inherent, like, encouragement, you know? If you're paying people based on shares, then functionally, everyone's working on, in a way on commission, you know? Dash distance. You know what, yeah, let's get some dash upgrades going. Because if they work harder and earn the company more money, then their share is worth more. Oh wait, am I almost out of time? Let's run! Let's run! Let's run. Fuck. So wait, did I die? The hell clock has run out of time. Descent complete. All right, complete, not failed. Wait, but defeated. No rewards. We made some of this. We never got to, like, use gold in the run, so I don't know where gold goes. Wait, I didn't get permadeathed by that, did I? Hold on, y'all. Wait a second. This idiot probably pays taxes. Yeah, I pay taxes. Time is being reset and you've returned to... You've lost all your trinkets, experience, and gold. Okay. Yeah, let's learn. Man, do you know where the rotten being who imprisoned Abade may be? What a blessing, Abade has returned. More bodies to join the fight are always welcome. Well, now I still have all these abilities, so I guess that didn't have to do with leveling up. And there's also more people in here to talk to. Alright, we rescued one guy. I'm digging the art direction. It is gorgeous. I don't know what it's reminding me of, but it is reminding me of something. This, like, angular, like, shadow-heavy. It's not quite vector art, but it's almost got a little bit of that, you know, vibe to it. Okay. Interact with the blessed shop. Buy the recommend. Okay, buy the recommended gun. So 350 base damage. All right, we'll buy that. There's a worn jacket, which is more life, and then there's an old cap, which is more resistant. The blessing gear went directly to your inventory. Those items are permanent and will remain equipped between runs. Bring soul stones to Waho Abade to acquire more blessed gear. I sure hope that's Huato. And I'm not wholly embarrassing myself. Well, you know, we've only got some... Well, we'll see if there's anything else to spend them on before I decide. I recommend you prepare, recover our wood shipment. I should rebuild our bell. Have faith, brother. And then what do we have? Skill, but... Acquiring skills, yes. I'm glad I didn't overspend. All right. Select a free node to learn this skill. The repeater. By holding the skill button, shoot machine gun-like projectiles. Okay. Who's learned one of your slots below? Okay, does this cost mana? It costs mana. It costs only a little. Then we'll go here. Okay, so what do we got? We've got reflexes. I'm in a ring of spectral knives that around automatically thrown at nearby enemies. Here's the dash. Closed body. Envelop you in a barrier of conviction based on 100% of your maximum mana. While closed body is active, your conviction decay is reduced by 50%. So just a shield. Every attack received is taken with a physical damage explosion. Old Bell. Comes crashing down on your enemies. Plague damage. Well, I definitely don't have enough to buy this, but that sounds cool as hell. Okay. Wait. So we can actually set things up a little bit? Right? Because I could set this to, like, E. But I don't know. That feels like too many buttons for me to be, like, messing with right away. So space, QW. All right. We'll try out this machine gun arrangement, essentially. Okay, but yeah, so we'll hold on to some of these soul stones instead of buying the extra health. We'll save that up to see if we can't get a really cool skill later. Kill the merchant on floor 7. Oh, we don't have the wood shipment. All right, so we're going to go back down, try to get the wood shipment, and find the merchant. And we're going to move a lot faster this time, y'all. So I'll apologize if I don't respond as quickly to y'all's mentions, but we're going to go in. We're going to just be speed running it this time. Oh, that's going to be exciting. Ooh, but I can't move. Interesting. Can I dash? Okay, we can dash while machine gunning. Ooh, yeah, I gotta be a lot more careful with the machine gun than I did with the fire. Also, mana is gonna be more of a problem. I'm still not sure what we use gold for, but we'll see. Heightened senses. No, we'll just get a basic upgrade. I know that was an epic upgrade for our blades, but I'm playing around with the machine gun right now, so I really want to play with it. We're moving, we're moving. His first name would be Hoaho. Okay, Hoaho. Or Hoeho or Hoaho? Is that an aha-a or an a-a? Sorry, little pig. I appreciate the help. I am very white, unfortunately. Right, I gotta keep moving, Can't waste time. Oh, and I want to check, how are we doing on trinkets? What is all this we've got? So we've got 1 for life, 1 for damage. We've got movement speed and cooldown. Cooldown is interesting because we're mostly our machine gun, right? Critical damage, meh. We'll go with knives. Yeah, we'll do knives to be like our, safety one, essentially. Where we surround ourselves with knives so we can stand still and machine gun things. Defeated a scavenger. Right, I guess that was a rare boy we just got. Oh, and he gave us a belt. For attack speed, hell yeah. Yeah, that's what we need with our machine gun. Physical damage, move speed, mana. Oh, mana. Definitely mana. We are vomiting our mana out. Smells like a nerd in here, not gonna lie. Hey, Gwen. What, you got a problem? We're playing a new roguelike game. Come on. We're having fun. You got a problem with fun? What, you not a fan of going in guns blazing, killing the dead, running the hell clock? Alright, we're gonna do pistol shots right now for a second. You see Gwen? Gwen out here. Next, y'all finna pull out... Finna? Oh, I forgot. Did you have a stressful day, Gwen? You normally don't pull out the finnas that quickly. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've actually been able to chat with you. I know you were here at my last welcome back stream, but still. I miss being able to mess with you. Knives are out. Knives are friends. Oops, I typed and D&D? I should fun to pull out the S&M board? Wait, what? You typed S&M instead of D&D. Well, I mean, they both have dungeon masters, right? So, you know, I mean, there's... there's something to be said about a relationship between them. I mean, what games have you been... Has there been anything coming out that you've been interested in, Gwen? I know you've been playing Peak some more... I know you're more on the horror side. I don't tend to follow a lot of, like, upcoming horror game stuff. So actually, is there anything you're looking forward to? I'm now realizing you might be a source of information I'm not used to. Yeah, just think before you start mocking D&D. Remember, I'm always very quick to pick a verbal fight with people. We seem to be doing okay. I gotta remember I gotta get down to floor 7 before I run out of time. Moving. What do we got? Conviction gain? Conviction. Wait, is there a mechanic I haven't known about? Conviction gain. Anything use conviction? Is conviction my mana? Oh, is conviction my mana? So that increases the rate I regain my mana. All right, let's go. I'm down. Let's hear. Oh, I'm definitely on the horse side more, but tomorrow I'm in a Cursed Companions lab. Cursed Companions? There's several poor paranormal type games that just came out or coming out soon, but I need to get. Other than that, though, I haven't really seen any news on any big games for real that I'd be interested in. I think the last horror game I saw was another game in like the Repo Company realm, you know? There was one game that's coming out that's like going for like a more realistic graphics vibe, you know? That I'm fully forgetting the name of. But I got really excited by the trailer for it. I don't know if anyone in my chat remembers me talking about it or what it was, but... Oh, damn, I meant horror, not poor. I've been typing like an illiterate fuck all day. Aw, that's okay, Gwen. Let's hear. No, I gotta speak to Gwen. Let's hear. That's all right, darling. We forgive you here. We understand it can be hard to speak proper English sometimes. You coming from the south. I'm sorry. I'm in too giddy of a mood that I'm back to streaming. It's been so long. It's been so long. 1 week breaks me. Not being able to stream for 1 week alone is enough to make me go goofy, and I apologize. I take full blame for that. Right. Oh, we found pants. Hell yeah. We're also pretty full up on the minor trinkets. Unless, like, can I drop some? Maybe? Yeah, so what happens... Can I drop? Oh, I can't drop it or anything. Okay, so if I get those, I just have those. Got it. Let's keep moving. There's something that tells me what floor I'm on. Ad jail, BRB. Wait, did she miss my whole southern joke because she was in ad jail? Oh, that lucky girl. Fully escaped. Fully escaped with a mockery. Yeah, our ghost notoriously broke. Jeez. I'm back. Did you hear me making fun of southern accents? Gwen, you were making fun of southern accent. I'm sorry, it was after you had just mistyped multiple things in a row. I was like, don't worry, we forgive you. We know it can be pretty hard to type out proper English. Alright, what do we got? I don't have the gold to get that upgrade, so I guess, yeah, we'll just go physical damage since we're just machine gunning our way through everything. Gasp! Oh, this is, I think that we're on floor 7. Alright, so this is where we're gonna save a merchant? Oh. Baejo? Crazy, because have you seen my written work? I guess not, I guess not. Stop that. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, this machine gun seems to absolutely fuck this dude up. Woo! Alright, y'all, I think the machine gun. F off, nerd. I'm sorry, Gwen. I'm sorry, no more of that. But do let me know if you end up looking for any more people who want to collab or do anything. I was so I was so embarrassed when you messaged me right like the day I was leaving my last apartment. You're like, hey, would you be able to pop in real quick last minute to help out with a collab? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I just unplugged my computer and put it in my car. Oh, God. I hope you're in the middle of an intense battle. You gotta scratch your nose real bad. Ha! That's my joke, Gwen. I always have to scratch my nose real bad. I'm a mess. Oh, by the way, Gwen, I meant to ask this. Now that you've mentioned having to scratch my nose, have you had to yawn since the last time we streamed together? And if so, did you remember you're not a fish? Because I feel like you still don't believe that cures hiccups once they happen. So I'm just making sure, I'm just seeing if you're remembering to check in on that the next time you get the hiccups, you know? I'm just wanting to see if you'd had the opportunity to test that multiple times yet or not. I said yawn, I meant hiccup. I feel like the rest of my sentence clarified what was happening there. Maybe actual Hollow Knight news? Silksong demo might be at Gamescom. Damn. Too bad I hate platformers. Oh, okay, what do we got? So, of double Knives Out damage is converted to... Okay, so Knives Out heals me. All repeater, is that this? Yeah, damage to fire and adds a 37% to launch a grenade. All right, that sounds good. Convert split shot? Oh, I didn't bring split shot, so we can't take the blunderbuss. Okay, can't take the blunderbuss. We could go for molten or healing knives. Well, I like the idea of grenades, right? I did it once and it worked, but I haven't had the chance to test it another time or two to make sure. Well, I'm very happy to hear it's at least helped you out once. Ooh, Devastating Barrage. Yeah, let's go. Okay, yeah, so this machine gun ability fucking melts bosses, and I'm so hyped for that. Oh, we get at least one more boss. Ooh. Headshot. Hey, Little Pink, thank you for gifting a sub to Gwen. Letting her escape the hells of advertising. What are we doing? Yeah, okay. We'll just make our knives better since they are defensive. I almost forgot I have to keep moving because we're on a timer. Ooh. Maybe I should have taken the healing knives, just because I don't think we, like, passively regain health. So getting anything that heals you basically saves on potions and everything. But now I gotta hear this little tardigrade all the time. Oh, what a unfortunate afterlife you have been condemned to, Gwen. Oh no, I lost my shit the other day. So I was just scrolling Reddit, right? As I do now, as that's the main place I try to put out my memes and shorts and everything. And when I was scrolling Reddit, I just saw an image that for a second I'm like, I know this image. Why do I know this image? And I'm staring at it and I look at the name of the person who posted. I'm like, I don't recognize this Reddit name. So why do I know this image? And then I click into it. And it's only after clicking into it and staring at it for another minute that I realize it's Gwen. And the only reason I immediately clocked it was one of her images was because when I was doing my last thumbnail, I had asked Gwen to send me a PNG so that I could add her in. And she sends me multiple PNGs that are just not quite what I'm looking for. So I decided to make the attempt to try to cut the face off of one of the pictures and put it onto, Photoshop it onto the other picture to kind of get the expression I was looking for. And I spent an hour trying to painstakingly cut Gwen's face off and graft it onto a different face. And it just ended up not working. So when I was on Reddit and I just glanced, I was like, Why do I know this image? It wasn't until I clicked it and realized it was Gwen. I'm like, oh, that's the face I spent an hour trying to cut off. Now I remember. And that was the funniest shit. That was the funniest shit. I can't even remember what you had been posting it for. Woo! Cool. Oh, okay. Machine gun really good for single targets, not so good for big crowds. Where'd he go? Got him. Alright, final wave. Let's replen the knives, take out the burrowers. I'm a little low on mana, aren't I? Ooh, what am I standing in? Okay, let's try to replenish. Oh, that was new. Alright, I gotta be a little safer on that. Ooh, low life. True, true. But I have potions, right? Hell yeah. Increase critical damage. Now we'll just go flat damage. We'll just machine gun our way through everything. You told me you didn't do it because you felt bad. Yeah, no, it ended up just not working. I could get the mouth to look right and one of the eyes, but it was just the spacing you did on the eyes between the two images meant it was too hard to get them to actually cohere to where the hairline was. So I ended up giving up on the whole project. But I did also feel bad about cutting your face off for an hour. You could have described that process in a much less violent way. I'm glad you did. Listen, sometimes you just have to take your face off. Hey, just because there were other reasons as well doesn't mean I didn't also feel bad. I can feel two things, Gwen. I'm a complicated tardigrade with deep, complicated inner life. And an inherent fear of crazy straws, which I will not go into. Ooh, shit. Ah, damn. Well, we did collect a lot of relics. What did we get? Right, we got the Molten Relic, we got some pants and that, and we made a lot more souls this time. Right, and we saved the Merchant. Let's fucking go. No, you can't. No, you're not. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait! We ran the permadeath one! I forgot! We ran permadeath. Oh, right. Did we all forget we were running hardcore regular? Alright, let's get into it. Oh, wait. Does that mean I have to fully re-unlock all of that? Oh, my God. Yeah, so running out of time is fine, but actually dying isn't. Oh, my God. That's fucking hilarious. I wasn't expecting a Face-Off reference, but I'm glad I got one. I watched Face-Off with a few of my friends, like, I think a month ago, and the number one thing I think we all agreed on is the best part of the movie was at the very beginning when Nicolas Cage was playing the bad guy and could just go absolutely free and insane on it, right? And that the movie got extremely dull and boring and bad when they swapped characters and Nicolas Cage had to play like a normal, kind, caring person. And it was like, dude, uncage this man. Let him become absolutely batshit insane. Maybe turn off hardcore? Nope, we're doing hardcore today. Chat told me they wanted me to play with the permadeath hardcore. So we're doing permadeath hardcore. You specifically asked for this. Y'all requested this. Don't back out now. Don't think you could just back out now that you're learning the downside. Uncage the cage. Nicolas Cage is always the best when they allow him to just go ham. I was learning that Nicolas Cage has apparently invented his own method. Like, you know, there's different methods for acting, which he calls totemism, I think. Like, theatrical totemism, where he works under the belief that all characters, like all people essentially, have totems that they associate with their own character. Like, articles of clothing, items they own, things they have that are inherent to the character. So what you want to do when you're making a character that you're going to play is get totems for them, whether it's clothing, little props, whatever the hell it is. Oh, Gwen, why would you do this to me? And then he just hides them in his costumes. So he'll just have little totems that he thinks of as the character's totem, and just the act of having them is supposed to help you stay in character, essentially. Gwen, the first time one of my chatters did this, you reacted so hostily to it, and now you're doing it. You're turning into Chatterbrain. I really thought a streamer would be able to avoid descending into Chatterbrain, but apparently I was wrong. Look at Gwen, no better than your average chatter.
Tardigrades are nose pickers.
No! How did you know, Gwen? Now, it would be fun for this game, especially with how mobile you want to be moving towards the exit, is going for like a dedicated dash build. Maybe I try that. Right, our friend. Do you guys think we can make it to the merchant on our very first run this time? I mean, if we could pull off merchant on first run, that'd be cool. Just gun him down. We're not doing the machine gun, unfortunately. Ooh, the merchant might be a lot harder without the machine gun, but we'll see. And I'll remember to go for, if they offer me the healing knives, I think that'd be an insane ability. So we'll go for that, if it gets offered up again. Let's try to get close so we can actually get all the knives thrown at one target. Because, like, without the machine gun, I think that's going to be our best solo target ability, is our knives. Alright, Jailer's down. We got some soul stones. And we have 4 minutes left. Let's go. So what do I want? More mana would be good. Let's go movement speed, though. I'm feeling like going for, like, a dash knives build this run. Really making a deep attempt on it, you know? Okay, I need to go now. Bye. Alright, have fun, Gwen. Thank you for popping by. It is always a delight. Now, I didn't say subscribers. I said chatters, though. Cowboy time. Let's go. More knives? Yeah, more knives. Let's go. Yeah, one more treasure chest over here. We'll get the knives out and then try to dash on past most of this. Ooh, that was... What we got? Blessing of Force, elemental damage, attack speed. We'll take a magic upgrade. A little expensive, but we can move. It felt fitting. It does seem fitting to me. I see Erica missed my back and forth with Gwen. I think I did. I must have. Let's hear. I see the logic, but also that's really funny. It changes when you are a sub. Oh. Let's hear. Uncaged Cage. I specifically did not ask for this. I said specifically don't do hard mode. All right, Little Pink, you're forgiven. Tardigrades are nose pickers. I can see the logic, but also that is really funny. It changes when you're a sub. Wait, what changes when you're a sub? Subscribers are an important part of every channel. Wait, what changes when you're a sub? When I gifted her a sub, I said you are becoming a sub whether you wanted to or not. Oh. I don't know. So our goal is to turn Gwen into a sub. I don't know how I feel about chat setting goals like that. It's extremely funny, but I feel like I get in trouble for supporting that behavior. Right, I want to do dash. Right, I'm looking at doing just a big old dash build. Ooh, oh. What happens if I hit X? Can I click on it again? Oh, great. So wanted, what, 750 gold? What am I at? Wait, that doesn't make sense. No, 750 was the reroll. 4,000. Can I make 2,000 gold? Ugh. If it was 1,000, maybe, but it doesn't seem... Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to crank out that much gold. Yeah, we'll just take a cheap one then. We're going to floor 7. I don't know how close we are. Anyone know what floor we're on? When I gift her a sub... That's here. I said that it changes when you are in sub response to her redeeming the most. Oh, okay. So it is changing how she behaves, I see. So it's not a threat, it's a warning. A fair warning, then. I do miss the machine gun. I think I prefer the machine gun a lot more to the spread shot. Oh. Let's go. Critical chance. Now we'll do cooldown on our dash. Hell yeah. Cooldown dash is perfect.
Meu relógio parece pesado.
And, ooh, we have enough for... Damn. Ooh, wait, life regen. Yeah, we'll take that. Any amount of regen is fucking awesome. I'm having fun with them. Listen, I will never punish someone for being... 15 seconds. We got to our next boss with 15 seconds remaining. So this run is what? First attempt, we got all the way to the merchant? Let's fucking go. We'll see if we beat him or if we die and fully fail this run. Punishment.
Você nos roubou e deu início à nossa ruína.
Close.
Alma cebosa.
That is much worse than the machine gun build. Get our knives out. Woo. Oh. Got him. Good first run, y'all. Do I just get into the next floor and let the time out so I don't get killed during the next run? Like the next floor? I think I might let time just run out. Let's see. Each knife hit on reflex increases your movement speed and melee attacks. Melee attack speed? What? Repeater doesn't matter. Double knives damage is increased by 13% of your movement speed and converted to lightning. Let's just try a redraw. See what else we get. Spearheads. Split shot pierces all enemies, but deals less. No, we'll go with that. We'll take more damage to compensate. We only have... Oh, wait, we earned a minute 30.
Alimentar a minha alma enquanto se mantiver comigo.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely feeling that drop off in damage though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let time out so we can actually see what the merchant offers. Since we didn't get to see that during our last run. The damage is so low. Alright. Yeah, well, we're gonna keep re-upping that damage a little bit. See if we can actually feel out a difference.
Muita coisa ruim indo para as profundezas, mas nunca saindo delas. Meu relógio.
Alright, time's about up. I've given up on stats work, now I'm here fully. Aww, how you doing, Queenie? I feel like I haven't seen much party news from you this last week, so have you been chilling out a little bit? I know while I was on my trip, you were getting up to a whole lot of shit, so I feel like I have to check in. Knives Out, good film. I loved it. Knives Out was great, honestly. Glass Onion? I have not heard of Glass Onion. For a second, I thought you were going to ask if people had seen Glass, the Unbreakable Split sequel. And I was about to go, wait, is Richard a secret, like, Glass fan? Oh, alright. Abade! Glass Onion is the Knives Out sequel. Huh, sequel? Is it like about the same detective? Or why do you say sequel in quotes? So we'll buy our gun. And wait, wasn't this like 50 last time? Why is it 200? We fixed the bell. It's the Jesus bell. I've been home. I went to the beach with a crazy girl and she was telling me how happy she was to be my friend, so obviously I have to like her now. Oh, that got louder. Hundreds of thousands wandered aimlessly through the backlands. Canudos rose as a beacon of hope for those who kept believing in divine mercy. From Monte Santo flowed the milk and sprouted the corn that fed the Lord's flocks. For those who could change things in their villainy, saw in our suffering a sordid way to keep prospering. The greed for gold. Oh, the Antichrist was thirsty for blood. With its gold, iron, and fire, it bathed Monte Santo with the blood of backland workers. Even the old folk, the women, the children were not spared of the massacre. And as in a demonic ritual, they mutilated my body to imprison my soul. As long as there was hope in the hearts of backlanders, they feared Canudos would be born again.
Meu filho, a nossa história está viva no resto do grande sino de Canudos. Você precisa restaurar o nosso legado. Todos precisam saber sobre o que de fato aconteceu em Canudos.
The only shared character between the two is the detective. Gotcha. I did see Glass with a former friend from film school who was an insufferable and pretentious man. Ah, the Great Bell. When you reach a number of total soul stones collected reach certain thresholds, you'll gain points to invest in the Great Bell. On the node point to remove. Okay. Base damage up by 75. Oh, we have 2 points. Okay. Select confirm to apply. And now we could go... Do we need to, like, fill it? Oh, we need at least 3 points. Yeah, we need 3 points to unlock the others. We have 1 more point. So we'll go up by a lot of base damage for now. Damn, so right now it looks like what? It's like 100 unlocks? Yeah, so at 300 we'll get our 3rd point. And then finally we'll be able to look at these, which is... Gains 5% conviction per mana spent. Is a temporary shield. Bonus mana, bonus life. Soul stones gained. Gold gained. Okay. So we're starting to get a little into the meta progression over here.
Este é o lugar perfeito para proteger as relíquias que eu encontrar.
So we could bring relics along with us. I'm not going to do the spearhead for now because we don't know the abilities we'll be bringing.
Dona sabe onde está.
Okay, so we did that. Then we could try to buy this cloak, but we want to look at abilities. So we could bring the machine gun. We also have enough to get some of these other... Slow time. Double knives. Oh. Well, I kind of want to try this old bell. The old bell sounds like a cool, almost ultimate ability, so we're going to bring that. So we've got Q. Does this fall where I'm aiming? Yeah, that falls where I'm aiming. Okay.
É pesadelo.
And I'm no better. I have to fight the urges.
Já não tinha escrachado. Sei não. Isso não é obra das forças lá de cima ou daqui de baixo.
Knife generation and throw speed. Yeah, we'll go for that. Alright, so this is a very mana... Oh, is that like 100%? No, so I need half mana to do that. It's also not that massive, you know? Though it do hit hard. What if I just use that as my main ability? Alright, hold up. I might. That might be funny as hell. Wait. Because it has a short cooldown. 0.5 second cooldown. So it's mana hungry as all hell, but technically you're allowed to spam it if you want. They're not giving me any upgrades for it yet. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be spamming this ability. This is too funny. Why am I so easily entertained? Why is this the best ability in the game? Gong. Ask not for whom the bell tolls. It's too big to toll for only one person. It tolls for everyone in this general vicinity. To whom it may concern. Bell. Oh, I'm in love. You said the art style reminded you of something. It's probably Curse of the Dead Gods. Wait, is that it? Curse of the Dead That was a deck build. Yeah, it was this deck builder. That's true. Are they at all related companies? Like, are these like similar art houses or anything? I love this bell. It's unfortunate. I'm definitely gonna die from trying to overuse the bell. So what main things I'm gonna need are either to make the bell cheaper or more mana regen. Ask not, motherfucker. Oh, God. Not a deck builder roguelike? Oh! You played it on stream? Are you sure? Because I remember playing a Lovecraftian deck builder game that had, like, the really cool deck building mechanic where, like, you drew cards from 3 decks, remember? And each card was a new location. But you could choose which deck to draw from. Curse of the Dead Gods. I don't know. I don't think I played this one on stream. I might have talked about watching someone else play this one. But I don't think I played this one. You know, I've seen someone play this one, but I haven't actually played it myself before. Damn. It's called being filled with joy. No, filled with Bell. Sorry. Only thing that fills me is Bell. Mana regeneration. Let's go. So at 400. I really want to get to like 1200 mana so I could throw 3 bells at once. Yeah, if I could hit him with 3 bells, that'd be the best, I think. There we go. Critical damage, damage. No, I want bigger or cheaper or... Damn. Alright, we'll take that for now. But I'm not happy with those bell upgrades. It does plenty of damage. I want it to be bigger. I want it to be cheaper. I want more bell. Here, oh, fuck. See, you got an area of effect. Yeah, I'm not going to use a rare upgrade for just damage. Mana, please. Oh my god. Oh, I'm never gonna get that much gold. Damn. Honestly, I think I'm not gonna take any of those upgrades. We're just gonna hold on to gold and hope we can see like 10% cheaper abilities again for the bell. Sorry guys, this is no longer a Portuguese game. This is a French one. Because we just dropping the bells of Notre Dame on these dead motherfuckers. God, that's so fucking perfect. You know, I'll take a little bit of speed. A little bit of speed would be good. Bell.
Velho Belo Monte me trouxe instrumento.
Bell. Gong. 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 Sounds like we need more cowbell. True, we do need more cowbell. God, that's so good. It's just they're only offering me damage on this. I'm getting more and more upset with these bell upgrades they're offering me. Like damage, damage, damage. I hope the bell doesn't only get damage upgrades. Evasion could be nice. Keeps me alive. You know what, we'll do that. Like, I don't know if I'm doing a good job of trying to keep myself alive, and since we know we're running a permadeath run, it's probably for the best to play in such a manner that we don't get ourselves absolutely roasted into. Gotta have a good stream? Hell yeah. Take care, Richard. Tell me how your show thing goes instead of hanging out with me. Oh shit, does... The bell is the best weapon in the game. Please tell me there's a bell. Old bell mana cost is replaced by 20% of maximum life? Close body, we don't have that. Repeater deals, I don't have any of... Shadow dash hits on bleeding enemies. I don't have bleed, double knives. I don't have double knives. Hitting enemies with shadow dash. Enemies affected by slow. I guess we'll do that. Damn, yeah, no, as fun as the bell is, it very much looks like kind of their upgrade ideas for it do not play into what I like. They do not want me just dropping bells constantly, it seems. This is supposed to be like a last hit sort of thing. Yep, we can do more dash. Quick redraw. Oh! Alright, we'll do elemental damage. I don't know if, like, plague is considered elemental, but we'll see. So we're just... Ooh, wait, they're telling me what floor it is, so I think we're about to face another boss. How much time do I have? Maybe I gotta move quicker. I got a little over 2 minutes, so I don't think I have to move too much quicker. But we'll move a little quicker. Ooh, increased damage of area of effect skills. But it's just damage. It's not increase the area. Damn. Still, that's good for our bell, but once again, it's just damage. Alright, we'll clear them all out. Drop the bell. Bang, bang. Drop a bell. Bang, bang. Get fucked. God, I love the bell. Mana cost, finally! A real upgrade for our bell. Finally! Time to spam! Woo! Oh, we're going. Are you a tardy pole? I'm a tardy grade, and then welcome. First time chatter Dissectioner. Okay, that's a good fucking name. Holy shit, that's a good fucking name. But hi, yes, I'm Eric. Yes, that one. I'm a pudgy little tardigrade who likes to play video games. And today we're checking out a new roguelite. So this is a pretty unique game we're playing. So this is an action roguelite with a fantasy kind of dark underworld setting that you sort of build out a sort of bullet heavy. Basically, we're checking out a new classic roguelike game and having some fun with it. And we've discovered a new ability that's called the Bell Toll, and I'm only building for it, and it's hilarious. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, because it's everyone. We are tolling this bell non-stop, and everyone's on the bell toll. Oh, they hitting harder. Okay, hold up. Ooh, I had to use my first potion, I think. Got too excited. Got way too excited. We got more dashes are good. Yeah, we'll go more dashes. Oh, this move. Bell. 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 Ooh, wait, I'm almost out of time. Shit. We don't have money for any good shit. Damn! Alright, we're moving. Nice. Are you playing hardcore? We are playing hardcore. And we played hardcore once, and we died on our second run. So, I'm desperate to survive for no other reason to prove I'm not shit. Because I started chatting with someone, and I got fully distracted. And I fucking lost. I lost on my second run with the first hardcore run we did. So have you been playing this game, Hellclock? Is the bell build as dumb as it's feeling? Because I'm in love with it, but it feels like you're really not supposed to treat the bell as your main weapon. Shoot, I'm running out of time. Ah, not this way. What do we got? More mana cost. Yes. We're almost out of time. Do what we can to move. Is this boss floor? Oh no, timer's still going. Oh, that was a dead end. Damn, I got tricked. Oh, wow. Yeah, for the last 2 weeks? Hell yeah. Are you really big into the roguelike space? How's this game sort of compared for some of the others? Right now, up to this point, in sort of this space, the game I have loved the most has had to be Death Must Die. But this one's so far been pretty fun. It's feeling a little more on rails than Death Must Die feels, but I feel like there's a lot more flexibility than like the Hades games usually give you, because it seems to be you get to totally pick which abilities you go in with, so you get to predetermine your build a lot more. Do the thing. All right. Dissection. I truly apologize for this, but V has redeemed something on your behalf, Dissectioner. So I simply must say, ara. And officially welcome, my dude. I apologize. My chat is weird, unfortunately. And they pay me money to do it. It's not my fault. Blame V. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, that blunderbuss, which is for the split shot. So we could buy that. More critical damage, more attack speed, more life. It's a lot of things to look at, but I think I'm going to start by... Ooh, let's start by checking out the bell. Alright, so we'll confirm that. Now we've got everything unlocked. So we could get more gold. More gold would be nice, because that's our upgrades mid-run. Soul stones are really good for meta progression upgrades. Ooh, I'm going to get at least one level of this. Being able to start using the shield mechanic could be good. Ooh, more time. Potion life percentage. Bonus trinket drop chance. The red portal is a 50% chance to spawn on known floors. It allows you to skip previously explored areas. Provides a boon enhancing XP and gold. Start a dungeon with gold. Ooh, okay. I feel like, honestly, I'm just going to go down the board, I think. And we'll save this last point till we kind of feel out what feels really good. Nah, let's do even more of this conviction stuff. Oh, and we only needed 2 points to... Oh, I shouldn't have done it. I should have paid attention to these dots. Yeah, because I could have had the even more conviction multiplier. But still, now we're going to play around with this conviction mechanic, which we haven't gotten before. Okay. And we're just kind of flatly buff everything, which I think is fine. Relic upgrade. Relics can be upgraded to become more powerful. Upgrading increases the value of all relic affixes. Press Q while hovering a relic to upgrade it. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'm down for that. Can I upgrade this multiple times for more cooldown reduction and mana regen? Oh, 1,000. All right. It's a little sad it doesn't tell me beforehand what the cost will be, but... Let's open our skills so we could take a look. We could slow time, closed body, double knives. You know what? I want to go, now that we did that bell run, I want to try just like a very melee-oriented build. So I want like reflexes, double knives, and dash being like my main shit, you know? So here's what we're gonna do. Reflexes is no mana? Alright, so reflexes for no mana. We'll buy this ability, make that that. And just kind of run like this? Well, if we're going to do that, then maybe we grab these and just kind of toss them in. Do I have... Yeah, I have enough to, like, buy everything. So we'll throw in closed body, which is our damage resistance barrier, right? And slow time. So we'll go for, like, this melee-oriented build. I mean, we could use dash... No, I'll see what else they end up giving us. I think those are good. That's solid. We're going to go melee. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the health upgrade then. And we don't have like a melee one. So we'll do the health upgrade. That leaves us with 241. Which, there's nothing we can really spend those on. So that's solid. Alright. Oh, wait. He wants to talk.
Canudos foi o verdadeiro milagre do sertão. Humildes servos, vivendo como reis.
Alright, buddy. Alright. Okay. So now let's go try out our, let's see here. So E. Okay, so it creates a time stop portal, but not like the whole time. Q gives us that conviction shield. And now that. And this one's mana, right? Yeah. Oh, but we click and hold. Do I want to reverse these two? Nah, I think this will be fine. Alright, so we've got tons of knot. What? 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 Did they... What? Wait, am I not allowed to do that? Hold on, what? Did they take away my knives? What? What the shit? It's not that I'm not allowed to do this, right? They don't have like a hard set rule that you have to bring 2 pistol abilities in, do they? I'm going to be really upset if they do. I'm real concerned. Well, we'll check it again then. We'll go ahead and check it again. If they take these out and replace them with 2 pistol abilities. They do! Are you kidding me? Now, is it just like the 2 like mouse slots have to be those? Like, can I shove them into the Q and E position maybe? Hi, son. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're checking out a new game, and it's stopping me from playing an all melee build. Because it hates me, I guess. Ridiculous. What sort of a game tells you you're not allowed to play all melee? So let's play with this. Let's see. So if I say we have a pistol shot here, I put reflexes and double knives here. Now, if you try to steal these from me, you'll have to do something about these abilities. Alright, they allowed that. Okay. Alright, but I am not allowed to do a fully dedicated melee build. I'm not allowed to make these like the shield and time stop abilities. I have to bring some method of shooting my pistol. Rude. Very rude. I'm gonna be so upset by this. Can you all believe that? Can you all believe this game's literally like, don't have fun. Only guns are allowed here. Ooh, mana cost. Oh, for the shooting? I don't care. Movement speed during spin? Oh, hell yeah. Wait, I just realized because we picked up the upgrade that as we're spending mana, we're gaining the conviction shield. and this spin attack is draining mana constantly, we're constantly re-upping our shield while using that. Ooh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good. Let's go.
Minhas orações foram ouvidas. Agradeço.
So we're dealing damage constantly around us while re-upping a shield. Alright, I'm starting to see why they might not have wanted me to find a way to do an all-dedicated melee build. Melee might be busted in this game, hold up. Well, we'll see when we get to a real boss where standing next to him probably sucks. Uh-oh. Nope, this does not suck at all. Alright, all melee, as in every game that has ever accidentally allowed you to go full melee, is always the best build. God, I love it. More damage from our knives, or more area of effect from our knives? Oh, let's go with the damage. God, I love clearing a whole room like that. Disdain Barrage, don't care. Let's do a quick redraw. Ooh, Frenzy Dance, skill speed. Yeah, let's go with that. Bit of life could be nice. How much gold? I only need a little more gold to get more conviction gain, which is our shield. So let's do a quick run around, see if we can't find 100 gold. Alright, I think we got it. If we're literally 2 gold short, I'm gonna be very, very sad. Okay, conviction gain, so we get even more shield. So we are melee and tanky. How much gold are we at? Not a ton. Well, hold off for a second. Area of effect on our dash or more skills. Honestly, I'll go area of effect on the dash. We are dashing a little more now that we're in melee. And I don't think we need skill speed on that spinning attack. I think it's hitting more than quick enough. We'll try to save up that, what, like 4,000 gold to get the really good ability upgrades. Alright, let's move. But how have you been, son? You been getting up to anything cool?
Este artefato irá me ajudar a acabar com
God, the knives are so much better than the fucking pistol. This is so hilariously good. Melee skill damage. Yes, please. More knife damage. Not really you. Just mostly moving into my current place. Meeting more of my roommates and what have you. I made a big-ass pot of chili recently and learned I made way too much chili. So I've got like 8 servings of chili now in my fridge, and I'm just having to deal with that. Double knives doesn't slow you down. Let's fucking go. Alright, so we just melted the merchant in like a second, so... Mana cost? Ooh, do we want less mana cost? We'll go with max knives for now. But like, there's a thing, the less mana it costs, the less benediction we get, but the more time we can do it. So maybe we go for mana cost, though I think I'd rather say for like more knives essentially on the double knife, like go up to triple knife, you know? Area effect dash speed. Yeah, we'll go dash speed. Right, because we do have a timer as well, so I gotta remember that. Ooh, and we almost have the... Oh, we have the 4,500 gold. So if we see another statue, we can get something really good. Critical damage, cooldown speed, critical chance. We'll go critical chance. None of this is really overly restricted. I guess endurance, right? No, reflex is a little hemmed in by cooldown speed. But honestly, it's really just double knife carrying us much more than endurance. Alright, let's get moving. Chili for a week. I do also have like 2 more servings of, I think, spaghetti sauce. I make the mistake of assuming because ground beef comes in 1-pound packs, that means anytime I'm cooking with ground beef, I do make the entirety of the 1-pound beef version of any recipe. So I end up with way more than what I should be serving myself, I think. Sorry, boss man. Alright, being able to build up as much benediction as I am, or conviction? Yeah, conviction while doing a melee build is insane. Get a little bit of melee or mana back. Yeah, this build is, I think, broken. Honestly, like, unless things start aggressively scaling up on the next waves, I think this is going to carry me through, like, 2 more bosses. The amount of damage and tankiness we're getting out at the same time is fully unreasonable. What do you guys think? Do you think that we weren't supposed to start doing this build? Or do you think this is the power level I'm supposed to be at? We're gonna keep moving. What do you got for me? Ooh, here we go. Spearhead split shot, we don't use. Ignited, don't use. Movement speed when affected by prayer. Let's... Reflex knives bounce to nearby targets. Yes, please. A waiter, more knives, please. A waiter. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should have gotten the cooldown reduction so we could have reflex up more often now that we're bouncing knives. To be fair, I didn't even know that was an option, so, you know, that's not on me. Oh, no, we gotta go this way. We've got 2 minutes. Cool. Cool. Elemental damage, move speed. Ooh, you know, we'll take a little bit of movement speed. A nice cheap movement speed upgrade. We do want to build up another big chunk of gold, like 4,500 at least. Ooh, yes. All right. Yep, we've got more area on our double knives. Where'd the boss go? There you are. Sorry, Queenie. Oh, no, not you, Queenie. I meant the Queen of Bugs there. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to confuse that. More physical resistance, so tankier or more crit chance? Let's go crit chance. Let's get goofy with it. Absolute blender build. Clock's not moving, so I think we're up against a boss. Where'd you go? Ooh! Ooh, okay, yep. Alright, found a boss now that can't actually fuck with us. Yeah, that poison it puts on the ground does pierce through our conviction, I think. So we gotta respect the poison. Yeah, because I think that was affecting our health without affecting our conviction. Oh, no thank you. So as long as we avoid the poison, I think we're good. Hell yeah. What? I don't know the delight of severing the head of that lunatic you call counselor, but I'm greatly satisfied knowing that the army has decapitated that scoundrel. Sorry, Queenie, but anytime I see a Queen of Bugs, I'm probably gonna call it Queenie. Do you mind your namesake being associated with giant insect queens? Because if not, then huzzah. If so, I can try to fight the urge. Percent of double knives damage converted to life. Yes, please. Waiter, more unreasonable amounts of healing and damage, please. Not truly? Wait, no? Oh. It's funny. Okay, cool. Okay, so we build up infinite benediction and we heal with our double knives, so that's good. That's very good. Get the shadow souls from him. And try to move. Stick and move, stick and move. Attack speed, evasion. Let's go attack speed. More knives. No clue if that affects our knives. There we do. Ah, corner. And we're not yet back up to 4,000 gold, so if we find another statue, we won't be able to afford the really good shit. Oh, we got a boss here. Farm for gold. It's all looking good. You know what? Let's cool down for our dash. Sounds great to me. What do we got? Repeater. We don't have that. Wither buildup. Doesn't matter. Bleeding. I don't think we do bleed. Movement speed when affected by prayer. Split shot. Double knives doesn't slow you down. Didn't I already take this one?
Artefato de ascendência.
I feel like I already took that one. Wait, am I not getting any of these? Hold on. Or is that something I get later? Because it's not here. It's not in relics. Do I not have enough space for that relic? Wait, am I not getting any of those relics I was grabbing? Like, am I like... That'd really suck if that's what's happening. Ooh, we got bombs coming at us. Oh. Alright, we gotta respect the bombs, because they seem to be doing that penetrating poison. Luckily, our double knives do heal us afterwards, so as long as we don't take too much damage, we're good. Oh. Alright, this guy's a little tricky. He doesn't even pre-mark, like, where he's gonna attack. Oh, okay. Gotta be a little active on that defense, then. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm out of... Okay. Ooh, okay, this is, yeah, alright. Finding the end of the melee build dominance. Could you summon some guys for me to drain, please? Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, and that was an actual death. Oh, that was actually a permadeath kill. Damn. Damn, alright, alright. 07 indeed. A salute. A true salute to all of y'all. Oh, man. We haven't even made it past Act 1. Alright, I don't think I'm doing hardcore anymore. But that is very interesting. There is a lot in this game that's actually getting me very excited. Mostly it was the melee build and the bells, but the fact that those are all abilities from Act 1, and it looks like there's at least 3 acts worth of different crazy abilities we can get into, could be awesome. Alright, we'll think about that. Sorry, one sec. I got some messages coming in. I gotta check what some people are doing. Oh, right. Richard sent me a recording. One second. A beautiful smoker's voice. Thank you for sending me that, Richard. I do really appreciate the funny vocals on that. Oh, Milk's doing a drinking stream tonight. I see what's happening. I understand. They do give you quite a few save slots. Well, I guess we might as well delete this. And what? Do we finally create a new save slot that isn't the hardcore mode? So we can actually save some progression, maybe? Alright, softcore regular. Do we do veteran now? Or do you just keep it all softcore regular? Let's go softcore regular. And we'll get in a run. We'll see if we can beat beyond even the merchant. Alright, so we know we can beat the merchant in one run. We did that our second time we made an attempt in this game. So what, we try to beat that? What was the boss after the merchant? Did I even get to the boss after the merchant? Yeah, because that ghost showed up. So that was the big... Oh, right. That was the bug that left the giant poison areas where we finally learned the limits of the melee build. So we'll try to run for that.
A luta continua. Onde estou?
But it really feels like for Act 1, that melee build might be just about as strong as you can get, because that was absolutely oppressive. Like, it was strong against the groups, it was strong against the bosses. Admittedly, maybe... Oh, if they didn't force me to bring those pistol abilities, like if I could have brought the bell or the time stop or something, I feel like I would have had an easier time dealing with the bosses while running the melee. So maybe I can do a build where I just bring one pistol attack, because I brought two, because it seemed like it kept forcing those out, but maybe you can get away with it with just one. Crit chance? No, we'll just do heavy damage. Oh, and I don't have my dash yet. Damn. Alright, we'll make that attempt. Because I feel like if I can go into a build that's all melee, but like the bell as well, then I feel like I could deal with that last boss that killed me significantly easier. Right, because then when he moves away from me or does like poison pools, I can stand back and just drop bell after bell on his head. And that feels like that would be a really good combo. Especially once you get that conviction build up, because the bell's so expensive, it's going to give you a lot of that shield. But I'm still sad. I'm so sad they don't let you go in without the pistol abilities. Or at least one pistol ability. Like, are they just trying to nerf me, or are they just like, we gave the character an actual pistol? You have to bring at least one pistol ability. How you doing, buddy? Gun, gun, gun. Final wave. Alright, taking a bit of damage, right? Used to having the conviction build up. There we go.
não ia arredar o pé? Espero que o abade consiga.
Alright, first boss down. Oh yeah, let's go crit chance. Let's get a little goofy with it. Go for those sudden high bursts of damage. We gotta at least beat the merchant first run again. I gotta do as well as I did last time. On fucking soft core mode. I missed the blender build already. God, double knives is insane. Heavy shot, knife generation speed, sure. Yeah, nothing competes with the double knives build. Holy shit. We're on 5, so we need at least 2 more floors. Dashing, keep dashing. Alright, that's another boss down. Do crit damage? We'll get first level of mana at least. Oh, okay, yep. Next floor down. How we doing? Full health, 1 potion remaining. Ah! Oh, wow. Okay, they rushing a little harder. Oh, wow. Am I suddenly doing... I think I got too used to the melee build. Holy crap. Alright, let's move. Alright, we're a little reset. We're at still over 2.5 minutes, so we still got tons of time. Two out of 3 potions, so we're not doing bad on potions. We're about to be on the right level. Yeah, let's go crit damage. Because we're definitely short on damage, and that's going to be the big thing. The merchant's rough to deal with the default build. Pretty easy once you swap anything out, whether it's the double blade or the machine gun repeater, but the shotgun is not so hot. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, like, when you have any of the, like, rapid builds, you can actually melt this guy almost instantly, but... Stop that. Stop that. Oh, I got him stunned. Hell yeah. Ooh, God, that took a minute.
Justiça. Muitos foram escravizados e explorados pela lei.
Alright, so we're gonna go down another floor and figure out what we do. Split shot pierces all enemies. Right, we can do that. Sure. I think all the rest are more so about our knife abilities, which unfortunately we do not get much of. Go duration for the knives.
Relíquia sagrada. Sua bênção irá alimentar a minha alma enquanto
We're doing on cash. We do not have the 4,000 marks. We can't get any of the insane shit. Now, here's the thing. Do I actually go for this boss? Because I'm realizing I'm not confident in this build. So if I'm not confident in this build, since the timer stops on the boss floor, you can't even just choose the timeout. You have to actually go all the way to kill the boss. And without either the repeater or the double knives, I have no confidence. So maybe we just end the run here. Like, we'll finish off this mini-boss here, try to get his Shadow Souls. I think we just take the loss, essentially.
indo para as profundezas, mas nunca saiu do
Yeah, so I think we take that clear, and then we just finish run. And we just accept the timeout, because I do not think I could take on that final bug boss on this part without any of the actual, like, dedicated abilities, you know? Especially not without the conviction from the bell. Would be really hard to do much without. Alright. So maybe I consider that also if we start going for the bell upgrades, that we just try to do a really dedicated push towards getting a lot of that conviction build up. Because like down that chain, there was those multipliers, right? That kept giving us even more conviction build up.
Graças ao bom de
I think that's what we'll go for. Alright, we'll buy the pistol. We got through the merchant, which means... Wait, didn't we get through the merchant? Yeah, we killed the merchant. What? Oh, okay. Alright, then we go one. Oh, we can only get one. But still, we do get into the conviction. It's not as strong as we would like it, but we do still get to get into it.
Este é o lugar perfeito para proteger as relíquias.
What do we got?
que ele
Lightning
encontra.
damage, mana on kill. Ooh, mana on kill and mana regen. That would be really good for a dedicated melee build. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go for double knives. Goes here, you go here. Then we just do our one pistol shot here. Do we have enough to buy the bell? We'll drop the bell here, and we'll see if they let us bring this build in. So I think that's going to be the big thing. Can I don't have enough souls to upgrade that. We can't buy any of this. Ooh, wait, no, I can get mana. Alright, that's good. Alright, so we've got a build, including the bell now. So, we're gonna try to be focused melee. No!
Só pode.
Gave me 2 pistol shots!
Já não tinha estribuchado?
I think that means I literally do have to bring 2 pistol abilities. I can't go in with just 1. Fuck. Oh, that's so rude. Why? Why can't I? Can I do it if I give up on the dash ability? I don't think it's worth it to give up on the dash ability. But part of me wonders if I can.
Voltei pra cá.
Alright, we're gonna at least run it as a test. We're gonna see if we can give up on the dash ability. 1 second. So, what we need to do... You... I don't know if this is probably actually a bad idea, but they might let me do...
Chame nossas casas de possível.
No!
Pelo menos em Canudos temos
Wait,
um lar.
what? What? No, I brought... Oh. Is something else going on? Wait, did I bug it out that time where I did the dedicated melee on my mouse buttons? Because that time it replaced both of the mouse buttons with the pistol abilities. So I brought in 2 versions of the single shot, 2 versions of the split shot. Alright, that's interesting. Because that also makes me think this isn't just they're checking if we have pistol abilities. Okay, let's physically unassign everything. Okay. Let's go to a different menu, just click on some stuff. Oh, okay, gotcha, cool, that's fine. Use some abilities. Talk to a guy. Verify. Oh, yeah, let's verify all these. Yep, that all seems right to me. And then... Oh, we have someone we could talk. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to trigger as many fucking flags as possible. Just to see... Because I did go into a run with these abilities here. And the simple fact that one time I went in where it replaced abilities with ones already...
Quer profanar a casa do bom conselheiro.
Oh my god. We have full melee build, including dash and the bell. Alright, y'all. I think we have it. I think we have it. I think we have a winner. We have a winner build, I think. Increase duration, skill, speed. Let's go. Alright. We are the true blender with a quick bell snipe. And I think with that epic duration I got on reflexes, I think its duration outlasts its cooldown. So I think we just have this constantly up. So let's fucking go. Yeah, more knife generation speed then. I don't want to over-focus though, because I remember that double knives is definitely our, like, carry ability. I think getting reflexes up early gives us a lot of, like, fill-in space, especially if we ever get offered the bounce. If we get the bounce, then we go insane. Alright, wave 3, let's go. Fell. Alright, did not have the mana to be doing that and drop a bell, but still, we know we can if we need to. Oh yeah, give me the more manas, now we might be able to rotate bells in. We did take a little bit of damage, actually. So we are gonna have to look at something. Start getting a little bit of life back. We have no, like, passive healing, I think. Yep, more damage on the blender. Sounds great to me. Melee skill? Yes, 100% melee skill damage. Let's go. Could use a little bit of cooldown on the dash, I think, just for mobility's sake. Area of effect on the bell? Yeah, we'll take that. More cooldown speed sounds absolutely perfect. The floor beyond 6. So if we race through 6, we can get to 7 very quickly. We have 4 minutes. And 7 is the merchant, so as soon as we hit 7, our timer stops for a second. Ooh, I would love that. I would really love that. We'll take a cheap movement speed for now, and we gotta remember to build up to 4,000 gold. Timer stopped, over 4 minutes, hell yeah. A little bit of gold. Easy kill. It also seems to be that builds up some level of stun, which is insane. Double knives damage increased by 60% of your movement speed and is converted to lightning damage. Additionally, critical hits with double knives triggers an electric wave. Alright, let's go for it. Electric knives. And more movement speed during spin. Right, because it's... Okay, so now we want to go tons of movement speed upgrades. Now we're scaling with movement speed and damage. Okay, so crit chance and movement speed, right. We want both. We want both. Did we kill that queen? I didn't see. Not quite at 4,000 gold. Damn. We won't be able to get anything insane. All melee skills. AoE? Can I get 2,000 gold on a map? I don't know if I could do quite that, but we'll give it a try. Yeah, no, not without any more chests left, damn. Was there anything else that was okay to buy? Crit chance is okay. We can still work with crit chance. We do lightning wave, right, when we get a crit chance, so... Okay, nothing over there. Oh, we got a dude. Still not back up to 4,000 gold. God damn. Ooh, 20% crit chance. Let's go. That works. Oh, we still haven't been offered anything for healing. That looks bad. Ooh, stay out of the poison, drop a bell. Got him. Didn't use any potions. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's remove mana cost a little bit from our, double blade. Is our timer moving? Timer is not moving. Hell yeah. Moving on. Ooh, whoa. Okay, that cracked through our shield there. Alright, yeah, things are starting to crack through the shield. Okay, fuck. Alright, something's up. Alright, changing up our playstyle a little bit. Gotta be a lot safer, I think. Oh, shit. Alright, that's one down. But damn, what's getting me? Let's pull out a little more damage on this at least. Okay, yeah, their claw attacks seem to be penetrating. So I gotta make sure I don't let them hit me. Alright, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Learning just a quick lesson, though. So we're at the level where damage will get through. Ooh, okay. Oh! Fuck. Well, thank goodness we're not on hardcore this time. Okay. So I definitely ran into a little trouble. We didn't have as much of the conviction build-up that run as I think we had before. On a really good run, we also had a lot of passive health, right? I had a 12% passive healing that was going on. And I think something where the reflex knives were healing us as well. But I definitely felt squishier. As soon as we started taking damage, we were in a really bad position. Affixes amount. What? Bell's damage is increased based on maximum mana. Ooh. Physical resistance. Base damage. There's stuff to look at. Ooh, let's go play with the bell, though. This gives us 7%. Oh, 10% per mana spent. This is 7%. So wait, do we go down this? Oh, because this gives us decay resistance. Interesting. Okay, I am going to drop 1 point into the gold, 1 point into conviction. We'll spend out fully like that. Take a look at what we have for relics. So lightning damage, mana on kill, mana regen. Fire damage, experience gain, and life on kill. All right. We're going to upgrade our Jesus poster. Do I just... Oh, and I could just bring Tempest with me. Ooh. I won't do that for now, though. I kind of like the idea of leaving, like, a space open to get, like, another really big relic to bring back. Skills. Well, you know what? I'm going to buy them, even though I'm not really going to use them.
A República matou que a monarquia abandonou.
And what does that leave me with? Only 69 soul shards, so we're not going to be able to do any more purchases. I don't know, is it a bad idea for me to go for another melee run? I just kind of love the melee runs more than anything else. I think I will. We'll hope to get, like... Ooh, we also didn't get that bounce version of the reflex knives. Area of effect. Ooh, area of effect. Yeah, let's go big. Oh, yeah, now our reflex knives, like, cover a whole fucking room. Let's go. Effect on that. Ooh, more max knives. Yeah, they're really giving me the reflex bonuses right now. Oh, I think he's detonating. Area, you know what? No, let's do a reroll. Duration. Yeah, let's go duration on our reflexes.
Agradeço por esta idade.
And what can we get out of here? Crit chance, move speed. Let's go move speed. We know that can relate to the knife builds, so we'll grab it early. Honestly, wait, this might be the run, because I'm remembering we do have life on kill now, because we have that upgraded poster of Jesus. So, like, honestly, I wonder if that relic alone would have actually made this just an infinitely stronger run. Frenzied Dance. Sure. Oh. Life? No, we'll go physical damage. We need to very quickly start earning a ton of gold, because we've knocked out, I think, 2 of our 3 main, like, low-level upgrades we want. So very soon, they're going to start asking us to pay a lot more for upgrades. So keep your eyes peeled on the minimap for treasure chests or any main sources of gold. Ugh, nothing really over here. Movement speed during spin sounds great, but 40% damage. We're gonna go for that. Oh, my dash cooldown is insane. Oh, I think that was just a blessing. I don't think that was actually what was my cooldown. Almost 2,000 gold. Yeah, so we can do physical damage easy. Melee skill damage, though, we'll go for. That was 1,200, so there's probably a few more 1,200 upgrades we can go for before we need to worry about the 4,500 ones. Yep, we'll do damage on our reflex knives. So let's do some of the cheaper upgrades. Yeah, we can't do this yet. So do I mean, 600 isn't a lot, but I do want to start looking at really saving up gold to get that AoE for melee. Because if we can get this AoE any bigger, we might be in an insane spot. Right. Blender time. Oh, I see. Yep, that's a chest. Mana cost for the bell. No, you know what? I'm gonna... Because of how good that really short cooldown on the dash felt, the idea of actually getting that going at all times, I think would be great. We're not yet to 4,000. Okay. Yeah, we'll hold off. We're gonna hold on to this gold. We really want that melee AoE upgrade. God. Fully disrespectful to the merchant. Each knife hit on reflex regenerates mana? Are we gonna be at, like, infinite mana? Hold on. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Knife regenerates mana. Double blade spends mana. As we spend mana, we gain conviction. But conviction isn't like a shield, right? It just gives us damage resistance. I don't think it's actually gaining us a ton of mana. I'm not feeling very infinite on mana. But we do have enough gold now. We need to get to our statue and try to get that melee AoE upgrade. Oh, they didn't offer us. Do I take one of these or do I save up gold? I think I can earn 1,000 gold on another level, so we can take that, but I'm not going to buy any of the 2,000 upgrades. I need treasure chests. Area effect. Ooh, even more duration on our reflexes. Sounds good. Oh, we didn't hit 4,500. I mean, we'll check if it's even on here. Yeah, and that's when it's on here. All right, I see one branch. We'll check that branch. Ooh, mini boss. And a chest. No! 500 short. I shouldn't have taken that 1,000 upgrade. Yeah, we're just gonna go past it. We're gonna fully save the gold. knocked out. Hell yeah. Dash speed. Oh, we can make cheaper bell. Maybe I'll start using it. Bro, you're a worm? Hello and welcome. First time chatter Cassius? I'm not a worm. I'm a tardigrade, also known as a water bear. We're tiny little pudgy guys who are immune to radiation, heat, cold, all manner of crazy things. Don't ask me about my weaknesses. They're all embarrassing. But hi, my name's Eric. Yes, that one. I'm a pudgy little tardigrade who likes to play video games. Today we are taking our first look at Hell Clock and absolutely breaking the game with a dedicated melee blender build. And it is fully exciting. Welcome, welcome, my dude. What brings you here? Are you a tardigrade fan? Or are you getting into Hell Clock as well? There we go. Alright, we're at over 4,000, so I think we just race to the end, try to get that melee upgrade, and then move on to the boss. Okay, here we go. Give me the melee upgrade. Go ahead. I would be able to afford it, though, even if I take one of these cheaper upgrades. So we'll do that. Take a cheaper upgrade, roll, and, yeah, I beat Hellclock today on Normal Abyss and Oblivion. Fuck yeah. I did, I think, 4 runs on the hardcore mode, and then chat decided I should finally actually let them see more of the game than the 5 runs it takes me to die. So this is our first real attempt now on softcore mode. And we are going absolutely crazy with a blender build. Ooh. Starting to take a little more damage than I want to. Yeah, we'll do that for the bell. I'm not using it a ton still, but... I could really use the reflex bounce ability. That would be so fucking nice. I did double knives, lightning with lasso, and it completely stun-locked every boss. We did, I think, unlock one of the lightning relics that changes double knives into lightning. We decided not to bring it, though, because I wanted to run with the Exalted Relic of Fire to get life on kill and bonus experience to see how crazy of a build we can get with just insane levels, you know? And life on kill is very insane for the melee build. Since you've beaten this game, you probably have a good idea. I'm still a little struggling on fully understanding what Conviction is and how it works. Because it's not just a shield, right? It's like damage resistance. But I don't fully understand it or how I should be thinking of it while I'm building it. We've got 2 minutes. Alright, keep going, keep building, keep running. What do we got? Move speed, crit chance. Let's go insane on crit chance, because I think this is the boss. Yeah, timer stopped. We're on a boss. Let's go. I think this is the furthest I made. I think this is the furthest I made before dying on my hardcore run. I did beat the matriarch. No, we did. It was, what was after this? There was the one boss that had, like, the splitting green attacks, I think? Oh, don't do that. Cursed mofo. Alright, avoid that. Drop the bell. Build up our conviction. I think we got her. Yeah, there it is. I never fully understood it either. Hey! 100% fair then. I think it reflects damage back at the enemies. Okay. So what do you think? For being a fully Act 1 build, what do you think of my setup? Skull of Wisdom, hitting enemies with Shadow Dash, split shot we don't have, grants 90 conviction on kill. Additionally, all marksman skills drain 30 conviction? Marksman skills? I don't think I have that. Okay, well that does just give us more conviction on kill. I want to look for something that's actually like a knife thing, you know? Potions. Double knives damage is converted to life. Oh, yes. Do we do mana cost or skill speed? Let's go skill speed. And did I actually get it, though? Because I don't know if I had the room. So did I just unlock that and not get it? Oh, that's so sad. Hey, if you're spinning, you're winning. Yep, that is true. Always spin to win. So yeah, so I think it's the boss of this portion that killed me. Or a mini-boss, maybe? Ooh, right. Okay, we're at the point where I'm not able to just conviction through. Luckily, we do have pretty good healing, so I can recover afterwards, but... yeah, they are penetrating my conviction. Mana cost, I don't really care. I want more damage, honestly. Damage works. Let's go... yeah, we'll do damage on those. I'm not really using my dash as a hit. Pardon. Excusez-moi. Please die. Hell yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. All right, let's take a really cheap, just bonus life. This is giving me a little bit more to work on. You get relics at the end of the run. Okay, so it's just unlocking relics for runs. Got it. Fair enough. It is more fun, I think, when you get a relic mid-run and it changes your build, but I can understand the idea of the game being more so about planning your builds. Ooh, that one's tanky. And he's shooting lightning at me. Good on him. I appreciate a good loot goblin who fights back. We're still not to 4,000, so we won't be able to get any insane upgrades at our next tower. Though maybe with this chest? Nah. Okay, we got a poison boy, so we gotta be a little safer. We'll play back, I think, and just hawk bells at him then. Thank you. Alright, yeah, no, the mana draining reflex with being able to hawk bells is hilarious. Old bell deals more damage. Ooh. Yeah, we can pocket that for later. Oh, he disappeared. Oh no, really? Oh, that's a bomb, ain't it? Alright, don't drop bomb or bells on the bombs when they're point blank. Understood. Oh, okay, that was close. Let's drop a potion. Oh. Oh yeah, this is the guy that got me before. And this is why we brought the bells. Oh! Well, I thought that's why we brought the bells, but damn, he do not take much damage from those, do we? Okay. Yep, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Wraith is rough. Oh, okay. Woo! Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yep. Oh, I got stuck on a fucking rock. Nope, I'm dead. I'm fucked. I'm dead. I'm fucked. Oh, my God. Oh, stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Well, good news, bad news sort of situation. I pulled off not yet dying. Oh, there it is. Oh, hey, Clizzard, how you doing? Yeah, Wraith is a lot tougher. The Wraith is a lot tougher to do. Oh, achievement unlocked. Deal 7 million damage. Yay. Yay. I'm doing okay. We are playing a brand new game, at least for me. This is Hell Clock, and it is kicking my ass with this boss. By all, it's bedtime for the kids. All right, good night, Queenie. Take care. And thank you for not being upset about the bug comparisons. It's a very cool game. I really like the themes that it's going. Its visuals are fucking gorgeous. Oh, what is this banner? Ooh, so we buy that here. All right, let's buy that. Then did that get thrown in here? It did. Ooh. Yeah, and that gives us physical damage, mana on... Oh. Oh. Wait. Oh, I can't have both? So I have to pick Banner of... Oh, I think it's probably because it has the same name, right? So there's critical chance multiplier, life on kill, mana on kill. This is mana on kill, conviction gain, physical damage. So I think I'll lean towards this one. So now I could go Tempest. So double knives damage is increased by 60% of our movement speed. And it's converted to lightning. Knives gain damage is converted to life. We also gain life on kill and mana on kill. That leaves us a 4 vertical. Ooh, here we go. So this is now our reflex knives regain mana for us. And what is this? Marksman skills, Old Bell, marksman skills, skill mana cost, plague resistance. So for our current build, I guess we could pop that in, and then we're gaining bell damage at the same time. I also have some souls. We also have some bell shit we can do, so let's take a look. Bug comparison. Oh, there was a big like a matriarch insect, and I said, "Oh no, Queenie." Then I remembered Queenie is literally in chat. Oh god. Basically, I fucked up. Okay, let's do a little bit of this. We'll get that start. And let's just dedicate ourselves to that conviction build over there. Just go all the way down the conviction branch. Looks great. Reliquary. We didn't get to Act 2, so there's no more skills for us to buy. We could buy better equipment. Interesting. But I'm thinking of just upgrading these relics that I'm about to run with. If I upgrade you, do you give me more mana? You will give me more mana. And that goes up to 1,000. So we can do 3 of these at first level of upgrade. And then our knife build would be going absolutely insane. Alright, we'll do one more run. We'll do one more run, but then that'll be it. Okay, we're going in. We're going lightning knives. So, Cassius, if you're still here, if you've got any recommendations for running off this electric knives build, let me know. Though I'm pretty sure with any knives build, I can essentially just sprint through the first, like, 2 whole bosses without even thinking. So we'll just hunt down kills, make sure we get, like, as many level ups as possible. And don't forget gold so that we can later buy really good upgrades. Ooh, treasure chest on the minimap. Yeah, we'll go off-road for it. Yeah, we'll take cooldown on the dash, let us be a lot more mobile. We're already above 1,200, so we can get our second level statue upgrades already. We only even got to the first one now. We'll do physical damage. That sets us up for all the melee upgrades. Blender, blender. Oh, someone's coming in. We got a boss coming in. Drop a bell on his ass. Spin to win. Easy first boss. Let's go. Melee skill damage, perfect. Benediction could have been a nice early one, but we'll hold off a little bit. But now that we've got that, we now need the 4,000, because after, I think, that first melee upgrade, we can get offered the yellow ones, which are the 4,500, and the melee one is a massive AoE boost. So we will need a lot of gold, though, to even make that happen. Like, we're not even at 2,000. I doubt we'll be able to do that on an early floor. So we might even have to skip some upgrades just so we can try to force it out. Ooh, yeah, there's a chest down there. Get that gold. Let's move. Stick a move. Stick a move. Blender forever. treasure chest. Yeah, we're now getting into the yellows, which includes that AoE one, or just raw damage, but nowhere near. So we're going to save the gold so we can actually get those. Dash speed, no, we'll take knife generation. More knives are 50% damage. We're gonna do generation. We'll save that one orange upgrade for maybe getting the extra knife option. Are we doing 4,000? Not quite 4,500 yet. Yeah, it's the AoE one. We will see if we can farm, what, 500 gold out of this floor? I don't want to waste too much time trying to do it, but there's a little bit of floor left. We only need now 200 gold. Oh, come on. I see a little bit of gold around the corner. 70 gold. Let's see, come on. Did we do it? We did it. We did it. We got the AoE already. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so now we can look at getting that Benediction upgrade for more mana, or maybe the crit chance one. We have a few trees we can go down. We've now got the maximum, like, AoE upgrade. Which means we blend entire rooms. Oh, beautiful. Oh, damn, that looks good. We'll just take a little bit of life, a nice cheap upgrade. Because getting all the way up to the orange, I didn't even see how much gold that actually costs, but that seems insane. Merchant, I'm gonna guess less than 2 seconds to kill him with our current build. Honestly, a little longer than 2 seconds. I'm willing to admit that. Silver bullets. Oh, we don't get this. But we can do it for a later run. Yeah, we'll just take one of them. Movement speed during spin sounds great. Oh, let's get speed. We'll just run it. Sure. We'll go really big bell for when we end up using it late. Crit chance or mana? Let's go crit chance. And we have over 1,200, so we can go for the second level upgrade for any tree. We can't go third level, and definitely not fourth level. Yeah, I'm starting to see the real value of that gold multiplier. Like, the fact that I think it's doing exponential gold for each level up of a skill, you really need multipliers to do much for leveling up beyond the first 2 or 3 levels. Oh yeah, Clizzard, by the way, did I answer the question you had about artists yesterday? I wasn't sure if I fully understood it, but those were basically all the ones I could think of that, like, popped to my mind. Move speed. We'll take a nice cheap move speed. Save up a bit of gold. We could do more damage. I don't want, honestly, I want to look for, yeah, we'll go for that. Oh, we got a boss coming in, and I think it's the dog? Yeah. So we have to be a little careful, because I think this one does drop, for example, the poison pools, which don't give a shit about our conviction. Get popped, though. Alright, no more dog. Dog be gone. Apply directly to the dog. Alright, drop our knives. And let's race through. More dash speed. Ooh, more damage on reflect. What would we need? We would need 9,000 to get into melee skill damage. I think I'll try. I think I'll try to get that gold amount. I don't know if I could pull it off before the next boss fight, but I am willing to give it an attempt. Or maybe not the next boss fight, because we're really close to the matriarch, I think, but before the wraith, essentially. Ooh. Oh. Nah. Still want to save that orange upgrade for something besides movement speed, I think. I don't know how many options we actually have for dual blade, but base damage, cooldown speed, base damage, 100%.
De ascendência divina.
Clock's moving, so this isn't the matriarch yet. Where'd you go? Where are you running? Alright, looks like we took out the loot bug. We're doing 6,000, so we're not even at 7,000 yet. And we need to be at 9,000 in order to get the big upgrade to all our melee skills. But we haven't fought the matriarch yet, so we have at least 3 or 4 more waves. Passive life regen. Oh, fuck. Oh, to do it. I can't not take a passive life regen upgrade. Clock has stopped, so I think we're on the matriarch. Yep, here she is. Woo! Oh, that lightning, let's go. Oh, she dropping poison right on her. Okay, avoid the poison. We can drop a bell. Taken out. No potions, no health damage. Easy. We'll just grab that. Mana cost shatter, damn it. I don't want to spend gold. Alright, we'll take this because I want to hold up, try to get that 9,000 gold upgrade. We're gonna try for the 9,000 gold upgrade. Before the raid. Where are you going? Alright, how are we doing on time? Only 2 minutes. Not that you're gonna waste time anymore. Like if we see... yeah, treasure chest we'll waste time for. Is that 9,000 gold? Oh, not quite. Oh wait, that's speed. Alright, we could just run it. Well, we might kill mini-bosses. They keep throwing resources in front of me. They're mocking my plans. Oh, and it's not here. Alright, we're gonna take the crit chance. Ooh, yeah, we'll take skill damage. The reason is because we have the lightning knives on crit, they do an extra damage wave thing. And I suspect we'll be able to hit 9,000 again. Yeah, 1,000 gold on one of these levels, I don't think is too... God. Do I risk going into that? No, I think I just drop bells. Alright, we're not at 9,000? Damn! Alright, but we got a loot bug. Are we doing on time? We still have over a minute, but I don't want to go any slower than this. Yeah, we're just gonna move. Oh, damn. They're not offering me the upgrade statues I'm looking for. They're giving me, like, these specialty ones. Do we want... yeah, you know, we'll take a little bit harder hitting bells. We'll want those for the raid. And that's him. Oh, right. I forgot about that. I forgot he hits like a motherfucker when you let him. Oh, okay. Right, we got him below half already, and I still have a majority of my health potions. Okay. Alright, he's doing the cloning, but he's almost dead. Oh my god. Oh, we survived the Wraith, y'all. We actually survived the Wraith. I can't believe it. Alright, lightning knives is fucking rocking it. We have less than a minute though. What are you? Yep, we'll do massive damage on our Roguelike knives. We're just gonna move. We're almost out of time. We just move. We just move. We try to find out what's next. Yep, don't even stop for mini boss loot. We're just moving. One redraw. Critical damage. Life on kill. Yeah, we'll go life on kill. That's pretty solid. Stick and move. Stick and move. You know what, we'll do that. Yep, cheaper belt is fine. I'm running out of time. Oh, shit. Still, we did make it through the Wraith, y'all. We made it through the Wraith, and we didn't even die. We timed out after that. Holy shit, let's go. But, y'all, I am afraid that is all the time I have for today. We will definitely take at least one more stream on this, and we'll try to get to Act 2 so we can look at some of the other abilities this game has to offer. But for now, I want to wish you all a good evening, good night, good rest of your fucking weekends. I'll see you all again tomorrow, where I have another goofy little game I want to show you guys. So we won't be looking at this game tomorrow, but I'll definitely plan another stream for it. But there is a recent release of an idle game that is very, very goofy that I absolutely want to share with all of y'all. But I'm afraid that's all the time I have for today. So remember, I love you all. I'll see you all just as soon as possible. And let's send y'all on off to... I know who I must send you all off to. Please come help me raid the Southern Gwen Ghost. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. So here is our raid target. Here is our raid message. And thank you all again. So let's get ready to raid in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go, girls.